Thought that our guys came out and I thought we played hard. I thought we had good focus early in the game, executed well at both ends. Unfortunately, at the end, it got a little bit away from us, but we hung on to win, and that's what matters this time of year. So take it, and we'll get ready for Holy Cross now. Well, we've got a lot of guys that can score. We just got to make sure that when we get in the paint or we draw two people, that we're not forcing, we're finding the next guy. A lot of our turnovers come, and a lot of our bad shots come because we take shots when we have other guys open. We just got to make sure that we play under control, we play strong, and find the open guy. He played. He played well at both ends. I really think the difference here the last really week or so is he's really stepped up defensively. He's been much better. He's been far from perfect, but he's been much better, which is a sign of concentration and maturity, and it's carrying over the offensive end. Well, you're talking about us defensively or offensively?
Well, either one.
Well, I think when we had the ball, they've done a number of different things over the year. Really, the first time we played them was the first time they'd switched a lot. They switched 1 through 5 a lot, and they'd been icing some. They've been dropping some, but they really started switching. So we spent a lot of time really just going over this because we see a lot of that stuff just to make sure that we understand. You got to take advantage of it. Not necessarily that guy that's got the mismatched scores, but that's the one that gets everyone open. And I thought early in the game, we did get some rolls. We got Andre the ball in the paint, got Tim the ball in the paint, but we're also getting some catch and shoot threes and some chances to drive because we're coming off it and finding where the help was coming from and getting it to the right guy. They didn't do nearly as much icing. They started going under a little bit of stuff. We wanted to make sure we got Andre on the move, wherever it was, where he could get 2-foot paint touches and we could read the help. Yeah, I thought we played pretty well. We were far from perfect. We got a lot of work to do. We've gotten better here in the last 2 or 3 weeks. I think it's headed in the right direction. But we got to make sure we're better on Saturday across the board. Everybody's got to be better. So we'll get back to work tomorrow to try to make sure that happens.
Yeah, I thought we showed a lot of improvement, especially starting the game and then coming out in the second half. We kind of didn't let up, kind of maintained that double-digit lead the whole game. And then sweated it out a little bit at the end. That's something that we gotta learn from and improve upon because we've been in a lot of close games and a lot of times we're on the opposite side of that. So we gotta get a little better playing ahead, not tighten up so much, take care of the ball, get stops when we need to. But overall, got contributions from everywhere. Dre, big man, was awesome today, and very happy for him. So it was a good win. Yeah, I think that's a growth thing. I think we're really starting to learn how to trust each other and where guys are and where they like it and that kind of thing. And we were grooving early, and it was definitely good to see. And like you said, it was contributions from all over the place. Jake hit a couple shots, Elvin hit a couple shots. Big man down low. So no, it was really good for us to kind of gel together the way we did, especially in the first half.
When it gets a little squirrely there at the end like that, as you as a senior, what are you saying to the younger guys there? Did you get one stop?
Yeah. You got to take it possession by possession. When you're in that close game, there's 4 minutes left. There's a limited number of possessions left in the game. So on the offensive end, you got to take care of it and get great ones, and then defensively, you got to bear down, get stops, and get rebounds. And I think we just tightened up a little bit. I think that was a big thing, and that's something that we'll improve upon, and that's another area of growth that we need to work on.